Good morning and welcome to this live broadcast of Three Country Ride to Cure Breast Cancer, presented by SpotLink and benefiting the Breast Cancer Research Foundation. Today, as part of our daily Morning Mingle series, we have the pleasure of speaking with Mark Lockwood, Texas State Parks Region 1 Director in Toyaville, Texas. Thanks, Mark, for coming out today. We really appreciate it. So can you tell us a little about Balmorhea State Park?
Sure. Balmorhea State Park is one of the early parks in the system. So it's got the distinction of being one of the parks constructed by the Civil Conservation Corps, which included the pool, which is behind us, and as well as some of the buildings, which are of adobe construction, and it was completed in 1938.
And can you tell us a little bit about how the park got its name?
Well, Balmorhea is an amalgamation of the names of the three founders of the town, Balcom, Morrow, and Ray, so Balmorhea. And obviously the park is close to Balmorhea, and that's how it got its name as well.
It's great to hear. Can you tell us a little bit more about the main activities at Balmorhea State Park and how people can take advantage of the park?
Well, Balmorhea has got all the kind of interesting things that make a park a really special place. As I mentioned, it's got a historical significance for our state. It's also a very important conservation area. There are 5 endangered species that are in this spring, including the Comanche Springs pupfish that doesn't occur anywhere else in the world other than the springs in this system. And also, as you can see behind me, there is a swimming pool that holds 3 million gallons of water, so it is a very popular recreational place during the summer.
Wow, that's great. I know Ron was out here yesterday. He really enjoyed it. Can you tell us a little bit more about what you do in your daily job as Region 1 Director?
Well, I was a biologist for most of my career, but now my job is mostly in administration. So I'm in State Parks Region 1, which covers about the western quarter of the state and includes 19 parks. So I help with the day-to-day operations of those parks, which each has a superintendent. So my job is to support them and help us do our jobs.
That's great to hear. Thanks for letting us know. So we're heading to Pecos next. Can you offer us any advice for our journey?
Well, as you may have already realized, there's a big oil boom going on here, and so there will be a lot of traffic between Balmorhea and Pecos, so including lots of truck traffic, so you might just keep your eye out for that.
All right, we'll be careful. Hey, one final question. Is there a weird fact you know and want to share?
Well, I guess I think an interesting thing is about 15 million gallons of water come out of the springs every day. And a lot of that water is actually old, which we know that water's old by measuring isotopes in the water. And then it's also supplemented during the summer, during our monsoon season. And so during that time of the year, the spring flow increases as there's quick recharge into the system from rain in the Davis Mountains.
Okay, well, great. Well, thank you very much for doing this. We really appreciate you coming out today. So we're going to be heading out soon. Catch us for our live noon update from the road and our 8 p.m. daily recap. Talk to you then.